Capricorn, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to take an issue, something we know, something we don't know. Recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end, there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 10th house, this could be for you. Thank you for all the support, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All the information is in the description box. Just hit that more button below. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, you've changed. You've changed. Something has switched. Something has flipped. This, it could be recent. It could just be the accumulation of all the transformations that you've gone through, but it feels recent. It feels like something has just kind of made sense, maybe. You're looking at life very, very different. Wounds have turned to medicine, I would say. I'm kind of seeing in the Osho Zen Tarot the Hangman, which is new vision. So it could be, yeah. You've changed. Okay, Capricorn, we have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. So this could be somebody physically telling you you've changed. But this is coming together of two people here. Beautiful partnerships. Venus in Cancer, which is, you know, the Empress steps into her chariot, really. So very, very powerful energies. It's like you're merging within yourself, that masculine, feminine polarity within yourself. As above, so below. As within, so without. When it's complete in the inside, it's reflected on the outside. Nice. What do we know? Look at you. Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, whatever, if you're planning something, especially if you're planning two things, they're going to be extremely successful. So that could be love and business. That could be, you know, two forms of business. Whatever it is, you're going to hit your mark. What don't we know? Recent past. Yeah, it's like there's a confidence shift. You're just looking at something in a very different way. Advice. Okay. And potential outcome. Yes, look at that. Wow. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. That's something to do with a reading I said to you maybe a month or two ago. It was the Dark Horse. What's she called? Katy Perry. Are you ready for the perfect storm? I think you've created a perfect storm around you, whether that's consciously or unconsciously. It's allowing something to come to the surface, to be released. When this happens, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I'm just doing it very badly at the moment. Let me. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Hermit, the Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Cups, the Hangman, and the Two of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you've surrendered to something. It's like you're no longer pushing something. You've surrendered to. You're looking within, and when you look within, you're recognizing what you need to do to create that balance within yourself, and then it's reflected on the outside. There's something that's coming. I'm going to be checking out where the Tower and the Devil is, because what we're not aware of is the Three of Pentacles, which is Mars in Capricorn. So the Tower hits the Devil, and there's just something about a shake-up that you're manifesting. The Tower's not in your spread, so I don't see this as being a cataclysmic thing that happens for you. I feel like this is something that's necessary. You know, in the Akashic Tarot, the Three of Pentacles is chess pieces. It's something, things need to get moved around. And unfortunately, in life, when people, situations you know, we can remain stuck. And if you're seeking change, change needs to happen. And if what your change is you're trying to create requires things being moved out of the way, things need to get moved out of the way. And I almost feel like this is what the Three of Pentacles represents. There's something about things moving out of the way. What we're aware of is the Queen of Pentacles. Now this is you guys, don't get caught up in genders. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, and you are Earth, which is feminine. She's the closest queen to the Empress, but it's her chair that's really standing out. So her chair, if you look at the two details here, they're, if I was to label them as runes, the runes would be Ingwaz with Gebo. Now, that combination is actually the combination to show Gunye. Gunye is Odin's spear. It hits its mark. Wherever it's launched, even if it's launched in one direction, it hits its intention. So I feel like if you're launching two things, they're going to be extremely successful. Even if it's just one thing. But it feels like there's two things in your life that are just going to really hit the mark. The Two of Pentacles, as well as the Two of Cups, sorry, and the Three of Pentacles would suggest maybe love and work is going to really, really take off for you. Something is just going to shift. In the recent past is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is Venus in Virgo. I think this is you. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, it could be financial independence, yes. For me, it's spiritual attainment as well, because it's a card of self. And when Venus in Virgo, it's the Empress meets the Hermit. The Empress goes within. That divine feminine aspects of ourselves we're recognizing, and we all have it, regardless of gender. We have to see it for what it is. And now there's something that is awakening within you as to what is missing. Are we too much feminine? Are we too much masculine? Are we too much masculine in our emotions, or too feminine in our emotions? Are we too masculine in our drive for success and ambition, or are we too feminine in our drive for success and ambition? There's something about recognizing where you are on that scale and flipping it. Your advice is the Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords is don't look back. I always say the Six of Swords, you get to the other side and you just take the Ace of Swords with you. That's it. You leave the Five Swords in the boat and you only move forward with your truth. But there's something that feels like, I get the impression whatever this tower and the devil is going to represent where we look, when we look for it, I think it's going to be a reminder of the past. And the reason why I say that is this person's hunched over and it's three swords that she's kind of covering. So that three swords is pain, is sorrow. And I feel like this is reminders. I don't see it being physically sorrow that you're gonna have to deal with, but I feel like it's a reminder. The Six of Swords is also and this is metaphorical, the funeral card. So this is, you know, that passage through Hades into the afterlife. This is that re-emerging from the depths of Pluto and coming out on the other side. It's Mercury in Aquarius, so it's the Magician meets the Star card. What have we learned in those tools? There's definitely an indication here of letting something be in the past. Something, like I said, something's been released, it's gone. And this could be, the Six of Swords could be a mourning period where we mourn our old selves. Something, you know, just feels missing because we've got rid of everything that no longer serves us and now we need to fill it with stuff that does, and that can be foreign. But something has shifted. You know, pain is no longer pain, it's wisdom. Anger is spun into compassion. This has had a knock-on effect with you. It's going to strengthen your connection with your guides. It's going to allow you to stand in your truth, especially if you just march forward with that Ace of Swords and leave the Five Swords in the boat. It's going to create life in a serendipitous way. You know, opportunities just randomly appear. Tables, seats at previously closed tables will now be available. Books you've never heard of will randomly appear with vital information. And it's like, well, how the hell did I miss all that in the past? You know, it's been wrote for 20 years. How can I just see this now? Vibrationally, you weren't at the match to read it. Now you are. There it is. More information. Previous books you've already read will now spring to life different information. It's like, oh, there, that makes sense now. It's all kind of just it's like your life is now going to be inspired by divine consciousness and maybe divine inspiration. Your outcome is judgment. The phoenix. The phoenix rises from its ashes. So whatever storm that you're creating here, the perfect storm, which you've created, this is something your higher self is saying, right, Capricorn needs to get from A to B. What's in the way of B? Whatever it is, X, Y, Z. Something needs to be removed, chess pieces. So let's see what's getting removed. See where the devil in the tower is. Mars in Capricorn. The Ace of Swords is with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Leave the 5, take the Ace, and then you get the Ace of Cups with it as well. So definitely Tower straight after that, with the Emperor, with the Devil, with the 6 of Cups. Wow. Okay. There's significant restructuring taking place here. I feel like, again, a lot of you, there could be something from the past that comes back. That 3 of Swords just seems to be standing out for me. It could just be memories with the 6 of Cups. You know, like, you can be walking down the street and somebody that's really hurt you in the past, you'll see their doppelganger, and it'll bring those emotions up to the surface because they need to be released. If they couldn't be released at the time, they need to be released now. It's like they're not coming with you in this next stage of your life. For others of you, this could be physically somebody coming back into your life from the past. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, use your discernment. That's what that Ace of Swords is all about, discernment. Just want to see where the 3 of Swords is. I don't think I went past it. Could have done. Yeah, it is. Okay, the 3 of Swords is with the 9 of Wands and the King of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is the wounded healer, for me, Chiron. The King of Wands, so in the occult tarot, the King of Wands is represented by the Asmodeus, the demon Asmodeus, and who's represented by one of the 7 deadly sins, which he's represented by lust. Now, lust doesn't have to be a sexual thing. Lust is just something, maybe dive into the spiritual meaning of lust in terms of anything in, I almost want to say power. And this could be where you give power away as well. You know, the King of Wands is 2 parts Sagittarius, 1 part Shadow Scorpio. Shadow Scorpio could be possessiveness. It could be, you know, yeah, temptation, possessiveness, and it could be spite. You know, that Shadow Scorpio energy can be spite. It can be bitterness, anger, revenge. But it's something here I feel like is getting released from your energy field. Fascinating. There you go. Pluto straight afterwards. There's the underworld. So whatever takes place, whatever this this next little bit of journey, and I'm gonna say, it's strange because Pluto's moving into Capricorn, and it's going to be roughly, it works around about 10 weeks. But for some strange reason, beginning of this year and all of last year when I was looking at it, I always thought it was just 6 weeks. And the 6 of Swords does represent 6 weeks. So there could be just a 6-week period that's at play here. Let whatever comes to the surface come to the surface. If the past re-emerges, look how far you've come. If it's just in memory, it's because the emotion needs to come to the surface. But you get to rise like the phoenix here with judgment. I mean, look at that. That not only is, you know, judgment in most decks representation of the phoenix rising, but it's physically the phoenix in this deck. And how interesting, the King of Wands in a different deck, the Shout, Capricorn, shout. Thank you. Tarot of the Divine. The King of Wands is represented by the Phoenix. So it's like everything is coming together for this pivotal moment. Mourn your old self, because a new version is emerging and it's bringing in everything you desire with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups could be partnerships. Two of Cups could be that combination of the masculine and feminine within yourself. Fantastic. Okay. In your extended, we're clarifying this week. We're just going to clarify these, see if we can get any further. The Queen of Pentacles is going to be what Gunya is going to hit. So I feel like, you know what, I'm going to pull 2 cards for that one. I kind of feel like it's love and work. So I'm going to pull 2 cards for that one. Interesting. Venus in Cancer, Mars in Capricorn, Venus in Virgo, Mercury in Aquarius. We have Scorpio, Libra, Saturn in Pisces, Jupiter in Leo, Moon in Taurus, Virgo, Mercury in Sagittarius, Venus in Aries, Mars in Leo, no, Saturn in Leo, Moon in Cancer, Pisces, Mars in Aries, Libra, Leo, Jupiter in Pisces. We have Cups, Pentacles, Swords, and Wands. And the Wands is victory. Everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon.